Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Akil. Welcome back to another special video for the channel, guys. This is the 10th one because we are in October, the 10th month of the year, which is crazy how fast the year has gone, how fast time has flown by, and all that. And before we get started, I do want to apologize because last month I was supposed to do a ranking, but I didn't. I just ended up just talking about like things happening in the future, yes or no, and I was supposed to do a ranking for that because I was planned to do one. For every like 3 months of the year. So there's that, and I didn't. So next year we'll see what happens. Hopefully I stick to it next year. I've already planned out everything for next year. So there's that. But in this video, as the title suggests, we are going to be going over my favorite animals, and there's 20 animals I chose. From 5 different categories. So if you do the math, 20 divided by 5 is 4. So 4 animals per category. And we're not going to waste any more time, guys. And we're going to start off with reptiles first. And for reptiles, the first animal I'm going to talk about is lizards, or the lizard guys. Yes, lizards are one of my favorite animals, as the title of the video suggests. We are going over my favorite animals, and yeah, I love lizards. They're one of my top 10 favorite animals ever. Top 5, I would say. I don't know what it is about them. Like, whenever I see a lizard, they're just kind of cool and underrated. Like, people might smash and step on them by accident, or they might get grossed out by them. It's funny. The animals that people are scared of, I'm not scared of, and the animals people aren't scared of, I'm scared of. Like, I'm not an insect guy. You're not going to see a single insect on this list. There aren't any like birds on this. I mean, one technically. I don't know, but regardless, there's no like actual bird types on this list. So there's that. But anyway, lizards. I'm a fan of lizards. What can I say? Whenever they show up near my place and all that, like in our old house, not the house we're staying in now, the house before this, there used to be like a wizard in the garage, I swear to God. And I used to call him Fatso because he kind of looked a bit fat. So there's that. But aside from that, I still like wizards. They're cool, they're unique, they're underrated and all that. So there's that. And by the way, if you can hear like a fly, I apologize. I don't know why there's like a fly flying around. Like, I think it's time, whatever. Anyway, wizards are just whatever. That not whatever. I mean, they're whatever to people, but to me, I love them. Whenever I see them, it's like unique and all that, and I'm not scared of them. I accept wizards for what they are. They get a bad rap. I understand that, but I love wizards. But to each their own, right? Speaking of which, next up are snakes. I like snakes. I like me some snakes. Snakes are cool, man. I don't know what it is about these reptiles that get, a hate or bad rap. I mean, snakes, yes, they could kill you if you mess with the wrong one, for sure. But honestly, there is something about snakes that is just really unique and different. I mean, I've held a lizard before. I've held a snake before, not all by myself because it was so big, but they are slimy and gross and all that. But man, snakes are different. Snakes are different. However, I would rather come across a lizard than a snake because the chance of a snake biting me is higher than the chance of a lizard biting me, if that kind of makes sense. So does that, like, if a lizard just walks on my arm, I'll be like, oh, hey there. Yeah, but a snake, nah, snakes are bad, but I still love them. I still respect them for what they are. If you just leave them alone, they won't do anything, right? So there's that. But if suddenly you find like a big snake in your backyard, you're like, oh, okay, that's a problem. But I like snakes. They're cool. I do prefer lizards over snakes though, so there's that. All right, next up, iguanas. Iguanas are also kind of underrated. I don't really have much to say about iguanas. In fact, I don't really want to ramble on too much because we are just talking about animals, so there's that. But anyway, and I'm not like full-on animal expert, or I just know like some basic stuff here and there. But anyway, iguanas, they're fine for what they are. I don't love them like a lot, even though they are my list of favorite animals. I do prefer lizards and snakes. Iguanas are kind of like, you know, the spot on this list basically for reptiles, where I just have to think of what other reptiles I could do. The next one I do really like, but then I was like, do I put tortoise or turtles? I was like, no, I'm gonna put iguanas. Tortoise and turtles are mid. All right, they're really mid. But iguanas, there's something about them that looks cool. They have like this like, I don't know when they call like a beard or something, and then the head and all that. Oh, it's coming down the neck. So yeah, but they have a very cool design to them. I mean, shout out to chameleons as well. They're underrated too, but they're like wizards. Iguanas are like wizards, but they're much more like thicker and fat and all that. So there's that. And if you ever come across an iguana, just admire it, okay? It's not every day you see one. I mean, I have not seen iguana in I don't know how long now, so there's that. All right, and then the last reptile is the crocodile. Yeah, I like crocodiles and alligators. Yeah, crocodiles are very unique for what they are. I mean, everyone might call them alligators, but here in Australia, I guess we call them crocodiles. I mean, yeah. But I like crocodiles. I mean, I've seen one like kind of relatively up close in ways of that, and it's very interesting to see like a crocodile like up close. But my God, their teeth is so big. Their mouth is massive. One snap and you're gone. So stay away from them too, like snakes. But remember I said before I would rather go come across a lizard than a snake. In this case, I would rather go and come across against a. Let me rephrase that. I would rather see a snake up close than a crocodile up close because one bite and you're dead. Snakes takes a bit of time, so there's that. All right, now let's move on to aquatic animals or like animals to do with water in a way or live near water. First up are penguins. Yes, what it is about these guys I love, I don't know. It's just the way they walk and all that. Penguins are underrated. I feel like you just see a penguin, you probably be like whatever. I don't know why. There's just something about the way these guys walk, and the way they move their mouth and I guess talk to each other. I don't know. They have their own unique way of living life, guys. They're very chill and laid back. It feels like they're just having the best time. I don't know what it is about these penguins. The way they also jump in the water is unique and cool as well. They're just trying to live their life. So yeah. And there's some nostalgia with penguins because of Happy Feet, because of Pingu, I would say. But really, penguins are cool and unique, and gotta respect these guys, man. I mean, it's not every day you also see a penguin. So there's that. I believe in Western Sydney Zoo, or just now, or it's just called Sydney Zoo now. I mean, it was always called that. But anyway, Sydney Zoo, they have penguins there. I do remember seeing like them in the indoor area. So there's that. All right, next up are polar bears. Polar bears are unique as well in a way, and I know I'm kind of cheating here because I mean yes they are technically like aquatic water animals in a way, but they are mostly on land, and you will see something like this also later on the Swiss when we keep going. But for now, polar bears are cool, they're unique, and they're underrated. It's the color, man, the white. There's something very special about seeing a polar bear because it's like it's got that white skin to it, the white fur, and there's some aura there. I don't know what it is. They're not as ferocious in my opinion as like a grizzly bear or like a normal bear in my opinion, but they can still kill obviously quite easily. But I do like polar bears, and yeah, they're unique and underrated. All right, next up, this one people will probably be shocked that I even have on the Swiss because the amount of people that died from this animal is crazy. And because we're talking about aquatic animals, you probably know what it is. It's a shark. Sharks are deadly. They can kill you. They're one of the biggest predators in the entire world, like crocodiles, I would say, in a way, and even snakes, when you think about it. Sharks are deadly. People die from sharks almost every year, it feels like. Every year, and almost every month it also feels like, I would say. That's why I don't go surfing. No, just kidding. I'm not a surfing guy. But anyway, sharks are crazy, but they're also really cool. It feels like the scary animals are the ones that actually secretly really cool. And that's what I feel about sharks, guys. Yeah, sharks are just, they're unique, the way they swim the water and all that. And, you think of Jaws, obviously, right? But and you think of Finding Nemo as well, right? But, whenever you see a real life shark, it's like, wow, those eyes are like, actually, they aren't scary, but there's something unique about them too, And, yeah, when you go to aquarium with your kids, seeing a shark, like, whoa, and all that. I remember when we went to the UAE, and there was a ride, and you were swimming past, like, sharks and, like, fishes and all that. It's crazy, yeah. I mean, sharks are wild. They are absolutely wild, so, yeah. All right, the last aquatic animal is dolphins. Dolphins also are kind of underrated. People just associate them with, like, shows and performances. They just jump up and down. But they are cool. Whenever you see a dolphin, it's like, wow, that's cool. I take a dolphin any day over a whale. Whales are just fat dudes swimming around the ocean. I'm sorry, they really are. No disrespect to oh my god, what's that whale called? I forgot it. The one that's like black and white. You know what I'm talking about. I have the image in my head, but I forgot the name. Damn it. But anyway, humpback whale. No, that's not it. But they're also That's what I associate with a whale. They're just so big and massive. But I would take a dolphin any day of the week than a whale. Dolphins at least have more like presence to them, more aura. So yeah, I do like dolphins. All right, now we're going to stay at home or like animals you could keep. And first up, you could keep this animal because they are farm animals. And it's the only, I guess, technically farm animal in the Swiss, I would say. But anyway, it is a horse. Horses are so beautiful. Whenever you see a horse, it's like they have this majestic quality to them. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a color brown, in this case for them, but it just works very well. If you get on a horse, it's one thing, but if you see a horse galloping around, you're like, wow, there's something really majestic, beautiful, powerful about that. They have this aura to them as well. I mean, horses also are quite rough if you mess with them, right? I mean, bulls are obviously worse, but horses, yeah, they're really special, and anyone that owns a farm and has horses there, I respect you. I respect that because, people have cows and goats and sheep and all that. But horses, yeah, no, they're different. And, I remember going to my mom's cousin's place. They have like a mini farm there, and they got dogs, and they also got sheep there, but they don't have horses. I don't think I saw horses there. So anyone that owns a horse, it's cool. And I've not gone horse riding in like I don't know how many years. It's been like ages since I was a kid. So that, which by the way, I do want to shout out to camels. Camels are not on this ways. Camels are very underrated. I did go camel riding in the UAE, and that was a very interesting experience. And that was something I really wanted to do, and I'm so glad I did it. So there's that. But horse riding, it's been ages. It really has been. All right, next up are rabbits. Rabbits, bunnies, whatever you guys want to call it, bunny rabbits. Not rabbit bunnies, but yeah. I mean, rabbits are very cute, very adorable, very wholesome. I mean, you can easily keep them indoors if you treat them and take care of them well, right? But yeah, I like rabbits. There's not much else to say. They're just cute little furry guys, right? Guys, girls, whatever. Um, Obviously people associate them with Easter, but yeah, I like rabbits. There's nothing real else to say. They're just cute guys, and that's all I have to say. All right, next up, this is also one of my favorite animals ever, like top 10, maybe even top 5, I would say, and that's dogs. Most people watching this video probably have a dog. Most people, I would say. I don't. It was funny that day when I was in class. The group was presenting, and the guy was like, "Oh, you here has a dog," and I think everyone raised their hand up except me. I think I wish I had a dog. I wish I had a dog. I've always wanted a dog for years. I've been to so many people's houses and they have dogs, and I'm so used to seeing dogs now at people's houses that I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready for a dog. I mean, me, my mom, and my brother want a dog, and then my dad's like, no. Yeah. But to be fair though, we do have artificial grass, so that could be kind of a problem, and we don't have like an actual like proper backyard, so there's that. But I I want a dog. I really want a dog at some point in my life. It'd just be really cool to take care of like a dog and nurture it and all that. I mean, obviously you have to clean the pool, walk it and all that, and they're not cheap. I know they're not cheap at all. But I do want a dog, and it'll be nice to walk a dog and all that. And they're man's best friend for a reason. They're good protectors as well. So there's that. I mean, I don't like a German Shepherd or something like that. Even though they could be quite nice as well. But yeah, I want a dog at some point. So yeah. All right. And then the last, I guess, pet, stay-at-home type animal, an animal you can own, are cats. I mean, cats are very similar but very different, totally opposite to dogs. My friend actually has a dog and a cat, and I asked him if they fight. He said no. Yeah, cats are very underrated. I feel like cats also get bad reps. A lot of these animals get bad reps for God knows whatever reason, But cats, I feel like they get it really bad at times. Like they're just wandering around half the time at night and all that. Like sometimes we have like stray cats, or like one stray cat, I swear, walking around the neighborhood and all that, like going in and out of drains. Yeah, I remember I scared a cat in Malaysia when I was there. I tapped the window and then the cat just turned around. And the look on the cat's face was hilarious. I even posted that on Instagram. It was so funny. The cat, that was like a meme right there. Yeah, but anyway, cats are also very nice and very sweet. Yeah, I like cats. I don't think I own a cat, I don't think my mom likes cats at all because of the fur and all that, but I do like cats. They get a very bad rap. Yeah. But if you ask me, I would take a dog any day of the week. Alright. Now we go to like mammals or like big, powerful, majestic animals. And the first one is elephants. Elephants are awesome. I mean, the trunk, the noise they make, they have this very like powerful or authority like status to them, and I guess you could also count them as like semi kings of the jungle, even though they're not. We all know what it is, right? But anyway, I do really like elephants. Being a Hindu, I mean, I'm not like super religious or anything like that, but being a Hindu, the god Ganesha, he's an elephant, so there's that. I mean, he's part elephant, but he does have a trunk, so there's that. And whenever I see elephants, I just think of Ganesha, so there's that. But elephants are cool, man. But they could cause massive destruction, like stampedes and all that, like rhinos in a way too. So that, by the way, shout out to pandas. They never made the list. I would put them here as well. They kind of fall under this category. But elephants are cool. I do really like them. They have this like aura to them as well. So yeah, and it's not often you see an elephant. Also, I forgot to include monkeys. I just remembered. I forgot to include monkeys. But oh well. I would take any of these four animals in this category over monkeys. So I'm good with that actually. All right, next up are wolves. Now wolves are interesting. Wolves are very interesting, because they also could kill you if you see them, right? But I feel like wolves also have this presence to them. There's something beautiful, powerful, majestic about them as well. Seeing them from afar, it's like, wow, look at this guy or girl, like, just staring at me like that. They're not super big like elephants, so there's that. But yeah, wolves are unique. They fall into their own breed, kind of like foxes as well, right? Like, you don't really know how to classify them. You know what I mean, right? That's how I feel with wolves. Yeah. So if you guys see a wolf, obviously be careful, but at the same time, just respect it for what it is. Just respect it. I mean, I don't think I've seen like a wild wolf before, but I don't even know I've seen a wolf actually in general. But the next time I see a wolf, I'm definitely gonna feel something. I'm definitely gonna feel something for sure. All right, next up are bears, and this one I've definitely seen. I remember in Canada, we went to some like nature park or something, and then from afar we could see like, I don't know if it's a black bear or grizzly bear, but my god, I do remember seeing that from afar. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I can't lie. Bears are awesome. Bears are very memeable, I guess, in some ways too, in terms of their personalities and all that. I mean, they're part of the Holy Trinity, right? Lions, tigers, bears, the deadly animals, I guess. I love me some bears. They have this funny vibe to them as well too. Suddenly they just spawn in and just chill with you. I remember seeing that one video, the bears sitting next to the guy. Yeah, bears are awesome. There's nothing real else to say. I love me some bears, and obviously they can kill you. I don't want a bear right now in my house. Obviously not. That would be wild. But if I ever see a bear next time, I'll respect it. That's all I'll say about that. All right, the last one to fall in this category are kangaroos, guys. And because I'm Australian, I mean, I'm not like white or anything, but I do live in Australia, so there's that. I'm Australian, and I've been here almost my whole life. I love kangaroos. I love kangaroos. We used to have kangaroos actually behind our house. So is that Joey's? I don't know, but I was actually really close to one in Tasmania 4 years ago when we went in 2021 in April, and I don't think I've ever been that close to one. I don't know if it was a Joey or kangaroo, because I know like Joeys aren't as tall and as big, so it might have been that, but I was so close to one. I don't think I've ever been close to one like that up close in the wild before. That is wild. And he was just staring at me. It's like, what is this guy doing? I was like trying to talk to the kangaroo guy. Okay, I don't actually know. But yeah, kangaroos are awesome, guys. And if you live in the show, you understand why. Just that jumping is crazy. But man, they can apparently kick you and throw a punch. I didn't even know. Koalas are nice too, but I'm going to go with kangaroos. All right. Now we go into the last category, which are big cats. And the first one is lions. Lions are actually my favorite animal of all time. I love them. They are the king of the jungle for a reason. The raw is amazing. I mean, movies really exaggerate the raw, but seeing one in real life is a whole nother thing. I don't think I've ever seen a lion roar in real life, unfortunately. I've seen lions, but uh, I've never seen them roar, to be honest with you. I had to search them up on YouTube, and man, there's something really cool and unique about them, and also kind of funny as well. They're also very memeable. I've seen lion memes, and of course I have because I love lions and stuff. But I love lions. I mean, anytime I see something lion related, even if it's like a statue, that's just cool, man. That really is cool. I love Lion King. In Malaysia, there's like Sunway Pyramid. There's like a lion outside at night. The eyes glow. That's really cool. I mean, statues of lions are cool. I just love lions in general. Yeah, I'm a lion guy. Speaking of big cats and something similar to lions, next up we have tigers. Tigers are also equally as cool. They're probably my second favorite animal ever. I love tigers. I mean, they're like yin and yang. They're very totally different opposites. The opposites, right? I mean, this is also probably like the greatest rivalry ever in terms of like the animal kingdom. You know, like lions versus tigers. I mean, I can't really think of many other animal rivalries, to be honest with you, but this is a big one. Lions and tigers, lions versus tigers, who wins? It's like a never ending debate, right? I feel like tigers could. I don't know why, maybe because of speed, but I know lions can be quite fast too. But anyway, I love tigers. The orange and black really stands out. Their eyes as well. There's a YouTube video I saw, and be prepared. It might traumatize you a bit. The the it was like a nighttime video of like a tiger's roar, and like the eyes are glowing. That is terrifying if you see that. But it's really cool as well. But I know some people won't like seeing that because it's terrifying and scary. It's actually popping up in another image. But anyway, I love tigers. They're great. All right, we got two more guys. So the second last one are cheetahs. Fastest animal, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, you can never outrun a cheetah. You can never outrun a cheetah. I don't think even Usain Bolt can outrun a cheetah as well. Race car, that's different. Actually, I don't know. But cheetahs are so damn fast. I remember we went to the zoo, me and my friend, like what, 5 years ago now? Almost 5 years ago. Come this December, will be 5 full years. And we saw like all the other animals we wanted to see. But then we did not see the cheetah. We round around like 2-3 times the zoo, and like the same spot, the cheetah was not there. And I just like told my friend, it's too fast for us. Too fast. We could not see that damn cheetah. It was way too fast. Yeah, I don't know where that cheetah was. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, cheetahs are awesome, guys. That could have maybe been the only time I actually saw a cheetah. I don't know if I've seen one before that. I don't know if they have one in Taronga Zoo up in the city, but yeah, cheetahs are great. Cheetahs are awesome. And finally, lucky last, we have leopards. Leopards are very similar to cheetahs. I don't really have much to say about this one. There's also jaguars as well. There's also black panthers. There's snow leopards. All the big cats I just love, guys. So yeah, but leopards are awesome too. Not as awesome as lions, tigers, or cheetahs, but I do love leopards. The design's cool. The eyes are cool. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. But guys, that's it. Sorry if I dragged this out too long and rambled, stumbled, fumbled, all that stuff. But I like to go off, unscripted and just go with the flow. But that's it, guys. That's my list of my favorite animals ever. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys think of the animals on this list. And tell me what are some of your favorite animals as well. I know it's kind of weird, a guy talking about animals, but I'll just put it out there just to diversify the content, and that's what these special videos are for, guys. Like just different types of things. I've talked about various different things so far. Next is also going to be the same. So the step. But guys, that's it. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. And before I go, I do want to say I have started season 4 of Hunter x Hunter. I've seen the first 4 episodes. So that's 4 down and another 13 more to go. So maybe I'll finish it before the month finishes. I definitely should. And then I got season 5, which is I can't remember what that arc is called, but it is 61 episodes. I am not ready for that because even though it's only 61, it's not that bad. But man, I need to really fly through that as quick as I can. I mean, the plan was to watch 5 episodes a day. That's how it is for anime. So if I watch 5 episodes a day, the last day will be 6. So then it'll be like 12 days straight. It wouldn't be even a full 2 weeks for me to actually finish that. I mean, I technically could finish in like a day or two because I remember a few years ago I watched like 10 episodes of One Piece in one day, so there's that. And that's like 3 hours, 20 minutes. So yeah, But we'll see what happens with that. And then the last arc is like I think 12 episodes again. Like season 2 was the second arc. But guys, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name's Akil, otherwise known as the Comic Director, and I'm signing out.